Hi everyone, and welcome back to a brand new speed build. Today I have a beach wedding venue, and I am very excited to share this build because I have not built in Sulani in 2 years. Yes, you heard that correctly. 2 years, almost 2 years, like to the day. I literally just checked because I was like, wait, when was the last time I built in Sulani? It's been 2 years, almost exactly 2 years. I have not built in Sulani in a very, very long time, and it's not even that I've built and then with my hard drive that I've been talking a lot about that literally just like a few weeks ago got destroyed. I had so many backlogged videos, like literally videos going back for like a year, almost 2 years, that I still hadn't posted, which was actually pretty good. It was actually pretty good, maybe, that the hard drive got destroyed. Although I'm still mad about it because there's so many like newer videos that I was really excited to share, like newer builds, but you're gonna see them in my save file anyways if they are important, so it's fine, I think. But like on that hard drive, I had so many builds, and not a single one of them was a Sulani build. I do not build in Sulani ever, and it's not because I don't like the world. I think Sulani is so freaking pretty. It is such a gorgeous world. It is just like, it's so pretty, but I do not like this style. The style it is in Sulani, I don't know it. Like, I don't know how to build it. I am not comfortable with it at all. I have had a lot of issues with trying to build because I've tried to build a few times, but like it just doesn't work out. I don't know why. I just don't. There's something about Sulani that's just like I can't build here apparently. But I guess part of it is also because I haven't really found a lot of reference pictures for it. Because if I'm doing a style that I'm not completely comfortable with, I will often go off a reference picture from Pinterest. Not really with suburban homes anymore. Sometimes, but not really. But if like I was going to build in Sulani, I would need to go off a reference picture, so I was doing it, sort of correctly to the style or whatever, but I have had a really hard time finding pictures to fit this style, but I have found a few like recently, so you're going to get a few more Sulani builds. Also, I need a lot of Sulani builds for my save file, so it should be fine. But obviously for this build, I did not have a reference picture at all. This is just completely out of my mind. That sounds weird. This is something I thought of myself, basically. Because not the beach wedding venue thing, that's not like my original idea, obviously, not at all. But I mean like the way that I kind of planned out this build and stuff like that. Or can I call it a build? I don't know if I can call it a build because it's a wedding venue, and I decided to do it like an outdoor wedding venue because, again, I wanted it to be like a beach wedding venue. How many times can I say wedding venue in this video? Probably a lot. But yeah, I wanted it to be like obviously on the beach because I think we all know that I don't know if we all know someone who's got married on a beach, but I think we all know someone that at least wants to get married on a beach. I think that's pretty like a common thing, and especially on like these like tropical beaches. I don't think anyone wants to get married like in beaches here where I live. If you didn't know, I do live pretty close to the beach and like pretty close to the ocean. I doubt anyone would want to get married there. Like, we do have like a sand ocean, like we don't have a stone like beach. Did I say sand ocean? I meant beach. We have a sand beach, but not which is better than a stone beach, but still, I don't think anyone would want to get married there. But like in one of these like more tropical places, I know for a fact that a lot of people want to get married on it. And for my save file, I want to have a few different places where you can get married. So I decided to do one here in Oasis. Did I just almost said Oasis Springs? Wait, what? I was going to say, did I almost just say Oasis Springs? But I think I messed up how I even said that. I haven't slept a lot. Sorry. I'm also very sick, so if my voice is weird, that is why. I mean, no surprise to anyone that I'm sick, obviously, but yeah, I'm sick, so I'm sorry about my voice, and also I'm really tired, so I'm sorry that I mess up so a lot. See? Case in point. But yeah, no, so I'm sorry about that, but I wanted to have a wedding venue here in Sulani. There we go. Because again, like a lot of people want to get married here, and I think it would be really pretty for screenshots and stuff like that. So yeah, I decided to make this wedding venue, and honestly, I have actually never been to a wedding. I'm not even kidding. I've never been to a wedding like IRL. Never. I think I was probably going to go to a few, but then pandemic, so I haven't. But again, it's not like I don't know people that have gotten married. I just don't know people like really, really close to me that have gotten married, I guess. And I have no idea when I'm going to go to a wedding next time either, because like again, I don't really know. But yeah, so I kind of just winged it, and kind of from what I've seen from a lot of, like TV shows and pictures and stuff like that, because again, like what am I saying? I know people that have gotten married. There we go. I just never like attended their wedding, so I've seen a lot of wedding pictures and stuff like that, and I've seen it in TV shows, and obviously like I kind of have an idea of like a wedding venue looks like. So I kind of went off of that, and I kind of went off of like the lot requirements and stuff like that as well. So hopefully this is completely fine and everything you need for a wedding is here. I decided to go for a very like outdoor look, again because it is like a tropical place. I was thinking like you probably want it to be like outdoorsy, and I was kind of debating of like where I was gonna put the bathroom, because I was like, how do I put a bathroom here? But then I decided to use one of these debug bathrooms, which actually like it works as a bathroom. Like I know it's from debug, but it does actually work as a bathroom. And or is it from debug? It might not actually be from debug, I'm not sure. But this one actually came with Island Living, that the one that I decided to use, and so I just plopped it up to blah. I really can't talk. I am really sorry. But I just plopped it to the side and kind of call it a day. And yeah, I don't know. I really like this lot. I think it's really pretty. I really like the screenshots for this. I do really like the kind of like where the wedding play, like where you actually do the ceremony is, but then I decided to do this like to the side. I decided to have where you can kind of have is it called the reception? I think so. Again, I've never been to a wedding, but I think it's called a reception. And I decided to do this place where like, I don't know, it has like fairy lights all over it, and it has this like kind of, I guess, ivy sort of on the roof, and yeah, it's really cozy. And there's this like, to that place there's like 3 parts to it. So the main part is kind of where like all the guests will be and stuff like that, and then to the left, or no, not to the left, to the right. I need to stop mixing up my left and rights, I swear. But to the right there is kind of a place where like I put a bar and I put a few like musical instruments. So like you can't really sit there, but I just put like a bar there, and a few musical instruments and stuff like that. So if you want to have some live music, you can have it there. And then kind of like to like just the front, I guess, like just straight forward from where all the guests are, I put a table and then just 2 chairs, where I was thinking that maybe like the bride and groom, or bride and bride, or groom and groom, or whatever, the married couple sit. And yeah, I really like it. I think it's really, really cute. And on that place where like the married couple sit, I decided to put a few like presents, like the wedding gifts are there, and like I don't know, just like that's where they sit, and then they kind of look onto like the rest of the guests and stuff like that. So I don't know, I really like this lot. I had a lot of fun with it, and it definitely got me inspired to build more in Sulani, because again, I haven't built in Sulani in a very long time. Also, I've been really scared to build in Sulani, not only because of the style, but also because of the landscaping, but I had a lot of fun landscaping this, so hopefully you guys like it. And by the way, this plot is completely playtested, so everything should work fine if you do decide to have a wedding here. It should work fine, I hope. Also, though, surprisingly, this is not the first wedding venue I'm building. It is the first one on the channel, but even before we had my wedding stories and all of that, I actually built a wedding venue, I think maybe like a month or 2 before I actually started my channel even, so that was a while ago. But I built a wedding venue in Brunelson Bay, and then when my wedding stories came out, for my save file, I've already like gone in and changed this, so I put it originally as a lounge because we didn't have the wedding venue like lot traits. But if you do decide to have my save file in your game whenever it's out, that lot is going to be now a actual wedding venue, and I decided to put some things like from my wedding stories in there as well, so you will kind of, it will look more like a wedding venue. But I really, really like that place. I think I even actually posted like pictures from it on my Instagram like way back when, like when I started my Instagram, because I think it was like one of those slots that like I built before I started my channel and Instagram account and stuff like that, that I really liked and I was really proud of, so I wanted to share it. And I decided to do some like similar things from that wedding venue to this one. Like leading down to the aisle, I decided to put these rose petals that came with City Living, and I know we have rose petals that came with my wedding stories, but they were kind of just like along the edge, and I wanted them to be like completely on the floor. And we have this from again, my wedding stories no, City Living. I'm really sorry, this voiceover is a mess, I'm really sorry, but we have those rose petals from City Living, and we have, okay, wait, this is gonna be hard to explain, but basically we have rose petals that are like a single tile like rug thingy, but that's not the ones I used, obviously, I think you could tell. The ones I used are a swatch from another rug. I think it's like in the menu it looks like a big yellow rug. I think it's that one, I'm not completely sure, I think it's that one. And like one of the swatches, or actually two of the swatches, are rose petals, one are white and then the other ones are like light pink. I think I at first went with the pink ones for this one, and then I changed them to the white ones, or vice versa, or I don't know. But yeah, so I really like that I did that for that wedding venue, so I want to do the same for this one, as well as on that wedding venue. I also put these like fireworks, and I wanted to do it for this one as well, and I did it, and they also came with City Living, and I think those fireworks that I used are actually called like wedding fireworks, so I'm not 100% sure like how that would work when you like, if you want them to go off at the same time as like they say I do or whatever. I don't know completely how that would work, but I like the idea, and it's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts. So yeah, but I really like it. And then I think my favorite part of this entire lot or whatever is, I'm sorry if you can hear something outside. There's something going on outside my window. I don't know what it is. But I really like the again, the reception area. I think it's my favorite part. Also, you will see, I think it's around here depending on how well the voiceover syncs up. My game looks a little different. I forgot to switch from my screenshot reshade or G-shade to my like regular sour G-shade. So because I had taken screenshots for another build, and so I kind of went in and I was like, oh right, I forgot to change that for a little bit, so you would have seen that it looked a little different, but that's why. And then I switched back. By the way, I know there's some things going on with G-shade right now. I'm not gonna say much on it because I'm not really that like, I haven't really looked into it that much, but basically I'm gonna keep with G-shade. There's a lot of different things going on. If you have it installed correctly and stuff like that, if you're using it the correct way, it should be fine. There should not be any malware, so it should be fine. But I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna stick with G-shade. That's all. But yeah, no, the like reception area is definitely my favorite part. I also used the rose petals there, I do realize, and I put these like bouquets on the tables, and the ones I used where the guests are a I think they're a debug item from the My Wedding Stories pack, so I really like them. I think they're really cute. I just really like this lot. I think it's really cute. I hope you guys like it too. And I decided to make it, again, just very cutesy, and like, I don't know, I was also thinking a lot for like screenshots purposes, because I know for screenshots, you obviously, like when you're playing the game and you like, one of the things you definitely want to take screenshots of is the wedding, so I decided to kind of keep that in mind and stuff like that. And yeah, I don't know, I really like it. I like all the fairy lights that I put everywhere, the flowers that I put everywhere. It's so cute. I really like this, and yeah, I can't wait to build more Sulani and build more wedding venues. I'm so looking forward to that. I don't know, I just really liked it. And yeah, I don't know, if you want to download this, by the way, you can do it from my gallery. My gallery ID is Sims04, and once again I get my tray files to work, they will be linked down below. Again, currently they're not working, but when I do get them to work, you will see them. But yeah, that's basically it for this video, and I really hope you liked it, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and of course subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!